say I'm good at scripting stuff and then also doing streams too, for like to show my personality. I think right now I'm still trying to like get into the waters of streaming and like also showing my personality for that aspect too. I don't know. Here's the thing, there's so many things I'm freaking interested in that I want to do that it's hard to like also manage, I guess, and make content for everything too. And it's like I need to and I want to specialize in one thing. Or eventually I will maybe not even specialize in other things. Again, this is chaotic. This is me. I'm chaotic with like my interests in different things. Very, very at ends. But I feel like it is good to be at ends right now, trying to figure things out. And it takes time to figure things out. And I am willing and I will commit to the time to put everything together. And just, yeah, I think I'm just willing to put the time. And I think this is also just like a thing, I guess, now that teenagers and stuff go through and stuff. You are managing a bunch of things and you're also trying to figure out what you want to do. And I guess I'm having that epiphany with my content. Of I have a lot of things that I'm interested in, but what direction or what is something that what direction do I want to go towards that I'm still happy with, but also people want to see and be entertained with. Because again, one of my goals of being able to stream and do all this is I want to make other people happy. I want to share my experiences and make people laugh and stuff, but also I want to make people laugh and also be real with them. I'm a very honest person, you know? The struggle of wanting to do so many things and not knowing what to do at the same time is so real, especially literally at my prime age of late kind of like teenager years, because you're being overwhelmed by so many things. And I love how this is happening also in my content right now, and also at the time of where in my personal life, and just at this age too, where things are colliding. There's so many things and you're still trying to figure out, but it takes time. I think that's the one thing. There's struggle, but remember to grow. Learn, I guess, from the struggle. Learn from the struggle. I think that's what we can do. This is starting to get to a damn TED Talk. I actually might deadass make a video about this too, freaking in this live stream, because this is actually a serious thing. This is a serious issue that I guess people at my age and everybody has at this point. People are struggling, especially nowadays, especially people my age and people older than me, like my sister. She's like 5 years older than me. She's 23 and stuff, and she is extremely, and she right now it's a struggle, I think, of just being a young adult and everything. And I love how that is actually reflecting in my content. That is actually insane, because it's a journey. I think everything is a journey, and you grow with it. You can learn to grow with it, because some people, they go on a journey, they do something, and they just don't learn. But I feel like, especially now that I'm 18 and just about the teenagers, or just young adults, even kids, even people younger than me, we still don't know what the hell we're doing. We're still trying to figure this out. We're trying to grow in this world. And with all the struggles and everything of just trying to figure ourselves out, I feel like people, it's hard. We're struggling. But it's all, I guess, obviously there's some struggles that people shouldn't have to go through. It's horrible, what sort of struggles that people do go through. But I guess in general, I guess for now, in my own life, and even reflecting in my own content, and in the so many different directions of what to do, where to go, where I still don't really know what the hell I'm doing, I think it's good. I think learning and pushing past and going through with all of this is good. Because you learn. You learn to learn. You learn what works, you learn what you enjoy, you learn what you don't enjoy, you learn what you just learn. I think that's the main thing. I think people don't really I guess appreciate, yes, it because at first, actually, when I first started this conversation with myself, when I first started this conversation on like stream and stuff, it was a struggle. I felt anxious, kind of viewing and thinking of everything in my content of like, yes, I want to stream this game, and then I still want to do the gacha editing, and then I still want to do this. It's a struggle. It's a struggle of conflicts of different things. But the more I talk about it, it's like, yes, I will struggle, yes, I will feel anxious, I will feel overwhelmed, but it is something, all of that, I can channel it towards something good. I can channel this anxiety of not knowing what to do to then push myself to then trying to figure out what does work, what I can do, what I do like. What I can do is that I can go through life, I can go through on this journey and figure stuff out. And it's taking it little by little, every day, being consistent. I think that's what the main thing is. Consistency and learning and making the most out of your time. I think that's what a lot of people also lack. Me talking to the camera and then to the chat too, and everybody, you know, tuning in, tuning out. I don't really care. I don't know. There's so many things I'm interested in and I would want to do eventually. I think that's what, I don't know. I'm just the type of person that's like, I have so many things that I want to achieve and accomplish eventually. Like, actually, this is kind of like something that I brought up. I don't know if I brought up on stream and stuff, but eventually I want to be able to go to like some like anime conventions and stuff that are like not at all near my location or in like a different country and stuff. I guess it's like goals like that, even small, little, big goals. I have so many things that I want to achieve in this life, and I'm gonna try my very best to work on those things and try to achieve those things and still leave enough space for there to be some safe, obviously some insurance, not the actual, like some safety net for myself, and being smart about it too. I don't know. And that's good that I don't know. I think it's good that you don't know, because then you can be able to learn. And actually, when you learn something new, when it connects in your brain and stuff, I think, I'm not a scientist or anything, but it releases some chemical where you do feel good, where you finally learn how to do something, and I think that's so amazing. I think we're amazing creatures that love to learn. And actually, I'm not Islamic or anything. I'm not religious and stuff. As of like right now and stuff. Obviously things can change, but I'm not religious myself. But one thing, I guess a thing that I didn't know was a thing in at least Islam, is that I guess, I don't know if this is true or not. I heard that this is a very big priority in that religion. I don't know if it's true or not, but even if it isn't, it's still a great message and stuff. I'm not that well educated, but I heard that it is, I forgot the lines, but it is like a lifelong goal and a lifelong journey to like always learn, you know, that you should become like educated. You should always question things. You should always want to be educated, and you should always seek out knowledge. That's the way. You should always seek out knowledge. Everybody should seek out knowledge. I think that's so true, because when you seek out knowledge, when you seek out understanding, when you seek out why, you become a more fulfilling person. Yes, you do learn about the world and different things, but you know, also about the bad things too, but you also learn about the good things. And it's the whole pessimistic, optimistic, is the glass half full, half empty sort of dilemma of, yes, more understanding can lead to you, I guess, learning how, yes, the world is it is half empty, but you can also look at it as it being half full. Maybe there's a lot of negative, there's so much more negative, But it's positivity and hope that's what's always driven us, you know? And I continue to be hopeful in my own life and stuff. And I try to be hopeful even in, you know, the time, you know, today and stuff. I think that's, and the Lulu's the Salulu. That's kind of it. That's kind of it, you know? I think that's kind of it. The Lulu's the Salulu. I stay delusional for some things, and I try my best, and I do not give a shit about what. I just try not to give a shit, you know? People care too much. And sometimes the best thing to do for your own mental health, for your own sanity, for your own happiness is to not care about some things. Obviously, you should care about some things too, but it is to also not care about also not care, especially about things that don't even matter, that won't even matter. That is where you can, and to be able to tune in and tune out of caring about something and then not caring about something, that is such a beautiful skill. It's such a beautiful skill of being able to care about the right things and not care about the wrong things. Beautiful skill. Everybody should be learning. And to seek out knowledge. To always seek out knowledge and understanding. Because yes, it's fulfilling. It's fulfillment. And I guess this is my little take of that. Again, my content is chaotic. It is like sporadic. It is what it is, honestly. But that's kind of it. I think that's... We're growing. I'm growing. Everybody's growing. Even old people, even people who are like 100, they've lived life and stuff, but everybody's still growing. Everybody's still growing into whatever they will do, whatever, you know? And to be able to grow into a happy and person who does good for others and good in their own life, I think if you're able to do that at some point, if you're able to feel, if you're still growing and able to be good to people, to be good to yourself, to be good to others, to be kind and open-minded, I feel like that's where you will feel fulfilled. At least for me. At least that's kind of my, I guess, take on everything. It's to feel fulfilled. And I guess the way that at least I feel fulfilled is by, yes, doing those things. Being kind to myself, being kind to others, being open-minded, learning so many new amazing things about the world. I didn't even know, something I didn't know, my friend yesterday told me about this thing called, what's it called, a kebab or something like that? I never knew what a kebab was. It looks dope as shit. I want to eat that. Are you kidding me? I want to eat that. And it's like, I would have never known that if my friend didn't freaking slide that in a conversation. And now I want to try that. I heard it's really good. So and it looks good too. Like, I want to try that eventually. But it's learning. And it's also those little things too that also is very important. It's so important that we acknowledge the little things like that too. I don't know. Acknowledging the little baby steps that we take. And then, yeah. That's it. I think I'm actually rambling. But I like rambling. I like rambling about this type of stuff because I feel like a lot of people my age that I've found don't really think. I've been told also that a lot of people my age don't really think the way that I think, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta give thanks to my parents for raising me and my sister to be, you know, good people. I love them too. I always love them. But yeah. I was originally gonna do a fucking origami, but guess what? This shit didn't end up well, and I gave up halfway. So, I think also, this is also before I actually go. Yes, I'm actually gonna shut the fuck up and leave and go eat. I've been recently doing this where I've been giving more compliments to people. Oh, I really like your hair, I really like your outfit, I really like your nails and stuff, or I just really like, just little kind compliments like that, I don't know, it's always good to be kind. You know, just try and say something nice to somebody, even if you're scared to, or it's like, you know, it's always good. I've never once regretted saying a compliment to anybody. Literally, and you know, it makes people's day too. You don't know the outcome too. I have a note where I got from like taking takeout, and it said like, "Oh, have a good day" and stuff, and I still have that note. I don't even know who that was, but it was that little act of kindness that still sticks with me. Like a random stranger just was wanted to write something nice and be kind. I think that's what is so beautiful. And I also want my content to also reflect kindness, open-mindedness, funny, stupidity, tomfoolery, buffoonery, and all the above. Cause that's what people are. They're complex people. They're complex and they are wonderful, and they're so bad too. But when people are so amazing, people can be so amazing, strong people. I choose to look at that, and I'm privileged enough to have a lot of people in my life like that too. And they're out there. 100% they're out there. And don't ever give up. I think that is the whole message of this whole rambling that I'm doing. I'm not gonna give up on my own personal things. I'm not gonna give up on the content that I decided to push out. I'm gonna keep trying and failing and trying and failing and just go back and forth. And I think that's all. Eventually, the more you do that, it'll stick. Something will stick. And I want to try and be a good force and a positive force. I'm gonna try to be. You know, we all make mistakes too. But if overall you do more good than bad, yeah, I think that's all. We're complex. People are complex. We've all done something that we didn't like, or it's like, oh, why did I do that? You know, or, you know, this didn't really end up as I wanted to, or that was definitely, I shouldn't have done that. I think we can grow from that, because there are some mistakes that we cannot take back. But if you decide to grow from it, I think that's already a step in the right direction. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm done.